Okay, guys, so I think I should be live. Just set up the phone for the chat and we'll see who's in. Channel, videos, live. So it says live. So might as well let my ad play. Scrap Dog, welcome in. Let me see who else is here. Mark Stone, Bobby Holden, welcome in. Paul Shorthall, welcome in. Let me have a look here. Tim Palmer, how do you, Tim? Tim, when are we going to find out about this video of yours? When is the big secret? Let me see who else was in that I may have missed. I think Romantic was in, and Muriatic Acid, and Estonian Scrapper. Who else? I think that was it so far. Let me go back down. Karen Smith, welcome in. So that's it, guys. Everyone's in. So I have my little cookies. I have my beverage, which is nice, is Coke Zero. I have a lot of RAM here that I may start taking the chips off, or I may not, depending on what I feel like. Brought them up and I need to get through them at some stage, but I don't know when, and there's no panic, but I'll leave them there. I might take some of them chips off in a while. So how has everyone been? How has your week been since this time last week? Hope you've all been busy. Hope everyone has been healthy. So like every Monday, I try and catch up on a few people's videos between yesterday and today. So I've caught up on a few videos. Still have a lot more to catch up with during the week, but hopefully get it. I need to improve the lighting in this room. Actually, now that I've invested in a new chair, next thing is going to be lighting. Try and make it a bit brighter in here. Let me see. Come on, Mark. Mark is good. Barry West, welcome in. Time to get some coffee and get comfortable. Come on, Ralph. So Ralph is in. Who else have we got? Anyone else coming in? So share it out, lads, if you want. Get a few more in, maybe. Hit the old like on your way in. You'd say we have 12 in at the moment, so hopefully we can get a few more in. Hazy Days, come on, welcome in. Liked your new song yesterday, Hazy. If anyone doesn't know, Hazy does some great music, original songs. So check out his channel, guys, if you want some real original music. Jason Hughes, welcome in. Great to have you in. Vandal Vlogs, welcome in. I was checking out your video there where you were going back doing your fridges on your bike. Some plenty of copper collected and some fans as well. Estonian Scrapper, come on, how are things? You're doing fine. Got back to work over a long time, and also I got good news from the hospital. My surgery is happening on the 8th of December. So good, glad to hear that you're getting that surgery that you need. So you're getting a look at my bald head there at the moment, guys. Sorry, the camera's a bit at the angle. I might have to change the angle of that camera. Bring it down a bit. It's a bit like the space station in Raffles, but his is a bit even higher and further away. What else are we there? So yeah, so I've been working again. As you'll see in a video, probably not this week's video in 2 weeks' time. I've been working on some more gold recovery with some working on the nitric again. So probably be the last batch probably this year before Christmas, anyhow, before the start of the new year. So just finishing them up, a couple of jars on the go. So that should be the last of it for this year, and then I'll have to start scrapping out more stuff to get more gold for next year. I was hoping to get some stuff melted this year, but I didn't get it melted, so I still have it in powder form. I meant to bring it up actually with me. So I still have it in powder form to be melted, so probably be next summer now before I get that melted. Dirt Rider, welcome in. Great to see you in, man. Hope everything is good with you. So everyone's saying hi to each other there. I'll put the link out in a few minutes if someone wants to come up. I might even give you a cookie, boys. Whoever comes up, you can have a nice little cookie. John Ladd, sorry, missed you coming in there. Forgot to say hi to you. Let's see who else is there. Hey Tim, how are things? When is that video going to be out, Tim? The one that's the big mystery? Or is it out? Did I miss it yet? Kevin, how are you doing? I'm good today, thank you. Interesting. Sorry, just reading John Ladd's comment there. Right, so I'll put out the link, see if anyone wants to come up. Oh yeah, Shark Scrapper sent me an email today. He won't be able to make the chat, but he wanted me to say there's hi to everyone in chat. So Shark Scrapper saying hi to you all. I think that's the link. Johnny Five, welcome in. How do? Good to see you, man. Hope all is good in Yorkshire. It's Kevin saying hi to Shark. No place in Ireland where sources and choosers. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't scrap out cars. I don't bother with them. I don't have or don't do anything with cars. So hopefully, someone will make use of them. Everyone just saying hi to each other there. So come on, guys. What have we been scrapping out? What have we been doing for the weekend? I see there's another vaccine has been gone to the next stage, ready for out. So hopefully, between all these vaccines, we can soon get back to normality. And again, some people won't take vaccines, some people will. I have no problem taking the vaccine. That's my personal opinion. I have no issue taking it, especially when there's 4 or 5 different types of ones. So at least you have a choice. You're not stuck to one vaccine. AJP Garden Machinery, welcome in. Yeah, scrapping is a bit quite cool. I was working on some asset stuff that I have pins and stuff I had built up, but I'm going to have to start scrapping out some boards I have again to get more stuff for next year, and I'm going to have to start looking for more stuff because I'm running out of stuff to scrap out. With this lockdowns and stuff, you don't see people as much, or you can't make as many contacts as you would have had before, so it's harder to get stuff. I'll push for 200. What's that about? Let me go back. Hello, Kevin. Things are going great. It's a big. All right. So, Van Dam Labs has finally got to his 100. So that's a big thing, guys. I remember when I hit my first 100. It was really, really good. It kept me going to see there was 100 people, and then push for the 200, and then so on, so on. So I said, like last week, I hit my 2000, which was great. I didn't think when I started I'd get to 2000. Parknest, welcome in. How are things with you? So we all remember anyone that's actually making videos or is a content creator, as they say. We all remember hitting them goals in 100s and 200s, 500s, thousands, 1500s, and I got my 2000. So aiming now for the 25. So Vandal used to always Vandal, I should be saying. Keep going. Don't settle for what you have. Keep going. Keep making the videos. It's all about constant bringing out the videos. So yeah. So my plan this evening was to chat if anyone came up, but there's no one coming up at the moment. So I might just put on the old gloves for a second, and let me see who's coming in. I've got I've just gone past 2.4, so that's good. 2.4k, good stuff. Parknest. I've got about 13. Well, John lad, keep pushing. See Mark Stone is down in the basement, so I'll bring him up for a minute there. See what he's up to. Mark, what's the story? Lowering down my volume here, it's a bit high. Okay, now.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect. No, it's volume on my side was a bit high.
Yeah, because I got a laptop about 3 foot away from me.
Yeah. So what are you up to?
There's waiting on a phone call.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to go outside in a minute and go fetch some a bit of Alex to cut up.
Okay, good.
I've got some casing outside, so I'm just going to fetch some of that in a minute. Bring it down.
Well, it's lashing rain over here at the moment in Ireland, so I don't know what the weather's like there where you are. What's it like?
Raining.
So you're going to go out into the rain?
Wet and cold, rain. Probably a little bit windy.
Yeah.
Not been outside yet. So I've just been on bike ride. See any strap about. There's absolutely nothing. Set one TV. Only set one TV, well, that's it.
Yeah.
I will not.
Yeah, you won't be able to go on the panel. He's working on that video that's keeping top secret on us, so we don't know what he's up to on that video. We'll have to keep an eye out for that video. He doesn't want to give away any secrets on it.
Yeah, then I've just been sorting out a bit, a couple of little motors there. Been taking a copper out and.
And Mark, when you take everything out there now, when you scrap all your stuff, what are you doing with it? Are you saving it up, or are you cashing it in straight away?
But like, I'll just save it all up on my backyard till I got about a load on it, and then see if it's any good to take apart, remake some art on it. If there's any bit of good stuff in it, keep it. Any good bad stuff, we go straight to back at yard, and then straight into in a van or in a lorry. Take it down to the scrapyard and get it gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mark, what age are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon?
What age are you, Mark?
21.
21, okay. And how long have you been scrapping?
4 years. 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
And do you see this as a full-time job for yourself, or do you plan on getting another job and this is just extra income?
Just working for myself for a bit, whilst I'm looking for a part-time.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there's other jobs I've been working.
There's not much money out of scrap. Like it's a bit of, I see scrap as a bit of extra income from a full-time job. So it's just a bonus that you can get a bit of extra money, and that's all. That's the way I see scrap anyhow. So I don't know. I don't think there's anyone in the chat that's making a living from scrap, and maybe the only person I know is Romantic there. Oh, give me a second. I have to take a phone call. I'll be back in a second. I'll take a phone call. Oh.
Yeah, don't just do about scrapping and that. I do stuff like with pallets, wood, helping hand. Yeah, so just waiting for a phone call. Might be pressing some pallets tomorrow. Then I got to go down to up north. I got to go and get a tractor. Go and get a tractor out of a field. So that'll be good. So this tractor is that old. It's about 62-year-old. So I've got to get it out of a field. So I don't know how that's going to be. So guys, get back in. So yeah, so I don't just do stuff with scrap. I do stuff with wood, pallets, helping hand. So I'll just give people extra hands and that.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'll have to go again in a second because someone else is going to ring me back about something else they want me to answer a question on. But we'll continue on, and it'll only be a 5-minute job anyway. Ian Matthews, welcome in. How are things, Ian? How's the job hunting going?
Ian.
60 seconds, Creative, welcome in. Good to see you.
What random pop? Mark, are you going out? Mark, are you still going out on the bike? Yes, I'm still going out on the bike. It's just I've just got to upload a video because I've just been out on the bike.
Ian is not looking yet. He's having a bit of a leisure time for himself. He's taking a break after 20-something years in that job. Sure, you deserve a bit of a break. Oh, that's the other phone call, guys. I have to take. So, Mark, you're in charge again.
Right.
Hello.
I see who just answered that question. So another question for me. Randall vlogs. Mark, you still going out on bike? Yes, I'm still going out on bike. Yeah. I've got to upload one tomorrow. I'm uploading a video tomorrow, so sure. So I'm uploading video tomorrow. Me going around, touching nothing. So I'm still going to put a video out anyway. Who looks this a minute? Hello there, Mr. Ian Matthews, partners. How's it going? How are you doing? 60 seconds. I have a problem. What's the problem? Yeah, I can help you. What's up? 60-second creative. Yeah, I can help you. Yeah, Ryerson. Yeah. When the Irish gets back on the grass, I'll get some better cable, bring it inside, and get it cooked up. I found Kevin on the new voice for a month. I've got a couple of videos out there. So Partners has got a couple of videos coming out this week, so that's fantastic. Yeah, I can help you 60 seconds. Why, what you need? What's your problem? I can probably help you. What's your problem? I'll probably solve it.
On a separate one from and what
Tell me.
should be separate from the router doesn't affect the phone. So even if you have the router disconnected, the phone should still work.
See if I can think. I have dropped sea salt in an aquarium. Then I just think that's up close, and then I can make that nice to make it closer. I have dropped sea salt in an aquarium.
On the wall.
Okay.
You know that new box that we take out? You put the probably for the little box inside the
I'm gonna get a fishing aquarium once. Too much. Can I get back?
Yeah, Hawaii, yeah.
Let me just put that top back a bit. Let me just put that back a bit. Yeah, you need probably ask Mr. Irish when he gets back.
If you try to connect to that with your phone,
Yeah. Can I get back the gold and how? Yeah, I get Mr. Irish there.
on your normal mobile, then you
That one then. Oh no! I can it. But this wall here, it's only like that thick. It's only like so thick. I can hear the dog next door. Even when the dog's downstairs, I can hear it up here.
Yeah.
So if I did a load of banging on this wall, they'll be coming around the house and going, "Can you stop banging? Can you stop banging?"
onto the router. So without
What would you put into houses? This one?
I said, oh no,
Put that back up there.
wouldn't do that, wouldn't even hold that. Well, no, that's why it's difficult to work on it. Yeah, it has to be there really, because they have software downloaded now. No, I know.
Everybody learns from their mistakes, but some people don't. If we don't make mistakes, we never learn. Yeah, that's true, my partner. All right, Tim. No magnet. I've got that so many magnets. What I've got over piece of stainless. Piece stainless. I've got loaded of little bags everywhere. Yeah. Whatever. Imagine I heard that scrapping out wheeling. You're scrapping out with wheeling and dealing. Probably. Yes, Mr. Irish, I can hear you. Give him 45 seconds from now, probably get off the phone. This is Mr. Irish. Yes, you got a bit of water coming your way. properly Irish. What do you say? I can't hear it from me. Where me and my laptop, there's about 3 foot. My laptop 3 foot away from me. I can. It's rather really dealing or on the toilet. Or probably both. Probably.
Yeah.
He'll come in and say, give him 5 seconds, he'll be on that tree. Oh, good on that man. How many cans of pop do I have? I don't have coming down this one. I need some blue tack. Oh, there's a bit of cable to strip up, some bit of aluminium. Yeah, I got a load of this aluminium outside. It's just with this casing with the aluminium inside. You're alright when you get some on it, but when you get a load on it, it's alright. But when you got about 6 pieces, it's no good. I need some blue tack I can get rid of them. I'll put that stuff in a minute. Oh, good old Mr. Irish, come on, USA. Come on. I'll put that bag in that bag. And I'll put that bag in that bag. And I'll put this bag in there. And then get off. I'm going to do a EU Matthew there. We're not. I'll take it off. I'll get it here. Oh, Dark Max. Good happen itself. How much do you get? How much do you get for pop cans? My scrapyard won't even take them. I get 20p a kilo for aluminium cans. Don't believe it. I get back 20 yards, something like that. But they might be dropping it to about 10 by next week, I bet. There you go, come on. Put that over. Forget my camera, don't I? I should get a drum kit. Put that back in there. €30 a kilo for pot cans. Not bad there, Ralph. There, not bad there. Hello, Ali Mac Mechanical. Hello, Ali Mac Mechanical. That's his name. I think Scrappy Iris is just nipped here on phone. And let's get some oil on this year. I got some oil on the shit, and let's get some oil, Jane. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, guys. I missed everyone. Mark, thanks for looking after that for me. I won't have to take any more phone calls. That one took longer than I thought. So, we'll put the link back out if anyone wants to come up and join us.
You might go back up chat. There might be some questions for you.
Well, let me see. Is there anything I missed?
Someone said something about I don't know what it was now.
High scrapping Irish.
About
not
gold,
here.
isn't it?
Hello, Mark Stone. Ali Mack, welcome in. I'm just going back through the chat, see if anyone came in that I missed. Sorry, guys, I just had a phone call there. A guy was having trouble with his internet, and I used to, back in a previous life, I used to set up internets and stuff like that for people. So
All right, yeah.
I still get the odd phone call. John Ladd. Tim, I'm just having a look through the chat in case anyone missed. Ali Mack came in.
There was somebody else.
How many kilos is on the way from Colombia? If only. Braveheart Scrapper, Tina, welcome in. How are things with you? Who else? Myth coming in there.
Yeah, you see. Come on, man.
Yeah, so anyhow, I can get back to getting the chat up on my phone because the chat is always a bit ahead on the phone, so we'll get that back up. Right, here am I going? Just having a look through the phone in case anyone missed on chat. Yeah, so phone prices are kind of staying stable again at the moment. I have a lot of stuff. I'll probably go working on my chips next. These chips need to be sorted, and I'll probably start incinerating them. I've 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, about 20 kgs I think there to sort through. So that'll be a lot of IC chips to be burned, a lot of IC chips to be sorted out, get rid of the metals out of it, and try and get the gold bonding wires out of it. You know? Anyone else? Everyone's a bit shy tonight. No one wants to come up, so I'll have another cookie while I'm waiting. Let's see if we can get anyone else up. So what time do you have to go up, Mark? What time do you have to do your stuff outside?
Hey.
I don't think Mark. Can you hear me? I said, what time do you have to do go outside to sort out your stuff at?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I thought you were doing it tonight, you said. Yeah, Ian Matthews was in a while ago. Ali, he was in. Ralph, good to see you again, man. I'm back. I won't have to take any more phone calls. I'm gonna have to turn my phone off on a Monday night anymore.
Yeah, I've got to fact they're attracted tomorrow.
Oh, so much for saying I don't want to take any more phone calls and my phone rings again. No, it stopped. Let me copy. I put that link up again. I don't know, did I put the right link up? But it worked for you, Mark. Oh, hold on. Man in the basement. Sorry, Ralph.
Ralph.
There.
You know, I just forgot to click enter broadcast studio, and I was like waving and flashing my screen on and off, and like, what? And then you said nobody wants to come up. So I said, check again.
Yeah, and that's why I put the link out again, because I thought, oh, did I put the wrong link out? You only appeared up there now a few seconds ago.
I was just wondering where the echo came from, but I didn't mute my YouTube side.
So what have you been up to today?
I'm working. At the last address I was today. Hold on, let me put the sound down on another stream that I have open here. I have Odin Makes on here. It's pretty interesting usually.
Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey, everyone. How's today going? Well?
Yeah, I got some scrap. Where did I put it? the last address I was at today was basically there was a dumpster in the street, and I couldn't resist to have a look. Let me put my coffee to a safe place. I don't want anything to get in there. Let me see here. So the first thing I noticed was like a bundle of like tent rods and stuff, but they were all bundled using electrical wire. So
Nice.
I got a couple of these solid core copper wires.
Nice.
Yeah, that's always good to find because that's nice, big, nice bit of good quality copper in there. So I got a couple of those.
The scrapyard that I go to just increased the price for bare bright copper to $2.75 per pound.
Yeah, it's going up here as well. I think it's now
copper is taking a big jump, hasn't it?
it's $5.75 a kilogram over here. I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I watched some Snobby's video yesterday, and the prices he was giving in the scrapyard were great prices.
Yeah. Now, if they just stay there or go higher, be better.
Yeah, even better. Found a calculator.
Nice.
Not sure if there's going to be anything in there, but it has a solar cell on it, so maybe it will.
That'll have a battery as a backup also.
No, there's no panel for a battery, so I don't know.
No, it's probably just a solar cell rechargeable.
Yeah.
Little battery inside.
Oh, could be. Yeah. And then I found. Let me try to go. I have it on video, so it will be in one of my dumpster diving compilations. I got one of those dust busters, but the stuff that I didn't like, I just threw back, like the filter and the plastic.
You just took the buster end of it.
I took the buster and the dust I left in the dustbin.
You left the dustbin.
Let's see, and there was some nice
power cords?
power cord. Well, this is the flexible cable. Still pretty good though, but this is practically unused, so no idea why it was in there. There was a headset that came with a stand. And of course, the headset I threw back because that was a wireless thing. So there's a wire on here. Not sure what's going to be in this thing. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, more wire. And a very short piece of wire. Let's see.
It all adds up.
It all adds up. Yeah, I could just grab that, so that's good. There was also a helicopter in there, not like a full-size one, a model, but there was not much in there that was interesting. I got a adapter with some, I think, brass pins on them. I don't know what this was ever from. Oh, this says Black & Decker. This is probably the charging thing for the
dust buster.
Yeah,
could be.
Probably.
That's probably why it doesn't work.
I guess. Yeah. And I got a telephone charging station, of course, again with the brick, and the phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like
so
this one.
Those standard stuff.
Yeah.
So, wires, brass pins, and some electronics to take out. And the best part, well, it wasn't the best part when I saw it. I found basically the turning knob of this part, which is plastic. But then I found the whole thing.
Oh, nice brass. Nice brass.
The part that goes in. This is basically an ingot by itself almost. It is hollow though, but this is really heavy.
And it's clean. It's cleaned already.
Yeah. So I'm going to take all this apart and to get all those rubber rings and stuff out and melt the whole lot of this.
Oh yeah, watch Snobby's video on taking all that stuff apart while he cleans up.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. So that was actually all from one dumpster. It took me like 5 minutes to find all this stuff. So that's nice. I hope to find more of these, especially stuff like this. But usually
you find those every 20 minutes.
No, usually you don't find these because people are too smart to just throw them in the dumpster. Well, over here, not really. So,
but
most people
24
Now,
karat gold on it.
Ralph, you're in the Netherlands, or
Yes, the Netherlands. Yeah.
so you're saying that people aren't that smart over there?
People tend to throw stuff away and just buy new stuff and don't look at the old stuff. They're like, oh, it's too much work. Throw away, buy new. You know, everybody's rich
Believe
over here.
me.
That's the problem.
You don't have the rights to that. I think every country has got their population that does exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
Some more so than others.
true. Yeah.
We're just a wasteful society, and that's why I enjoy doing the scrapping.
Yeah.
Plenty of stuff out there. Is that a Gill Skills mug you have there, Ralph?
Oh yeah. It's that's one of my first YouTube.
Ugly mug road.
Yeah.
Gill Skills, nice.
Gill Skills, yeah. Whenever he was showcasing people's channels and he was showing the channel, and then he went back from showing the channel to his face, he said back to ugly mug mode, and that's where the ugly mug came from, kind of. So I got it in brown because of coffee. So yeah, well, why not?
Yeah, but
And I made Gill Skills the logo.
You made his logo?
I made his logo using copper, brass, and aluminium, about this big.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I was going to tell a story, but I am I allowed to tell it now? Am I?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll shut up now for a bit. I dropped something.
No, I was going to say I found a chain today, and it said 18 karat gold on it, right? But it felt too heavy to be gold, even though gold is heavy. It just didn't feel right for the size of the chain. And I got a magnet. First magnet I put over, it didn't really stick. And then I got one of the neodymiums, and it started to stick on it. So I said, right, it's not gold. So I'm just going to stick it in the nitric anyhow and see what happens. So I threw it into the nitric, and within 10 minutes, there was nothing left. It was just gone.
Wow.
It wasn't gold.
What was it then?
I'd say it was brass or something like that.
It was Imaginarium.
Yeah,
Imaginarium. That's actually a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely one that Ian Matthews would have tried to pass off as gold. If anyone knows, Ian Matthews just be giving away Rolexes, and he says they're gold, but that ain't a real Rolex.
Hey, Scrappin' Irish, are there any good things inside the Apple iPhones?
Oh, no. Oh, rubbish. I have one here, actually. Did you mention it? Well, how did I take one apart a while back, and I'll show you what was in it.
I picked up some odds and ends the other day, and there were 2 iPhones in there, along with 4 other cell phones, Android-type phones. And one of the iPhones still had a 90% charge in it.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So,
well, if they still work,
it's locked. I can't access it.
There's ways to get around that. There's usually people.
Well, yeah.
You can always sell it as spare parts as well. You get more money.
Also that, yeah.
Because people are always like a repair shop would buy it if it's still working, because there'll be a good screen on it, there'll be a good battery in it, there'll be good something else, you know. So you'd always sell it to someone like that. They'll buy it.
Right.
But I wouldn't scrap it for expecting to get anything good out of it, because there is not. I'm trying to find where I threw that.
It'll make more than the scrap value. Yeah. That's what Moose Scrapper always says.
Moose did no video out this week either. Again, another week without a video.
Yeah. I think he's
quite. Well, I've been on YouTube for 8 years, and I haven't put up a video yet.
Moose
he's a content creator.
You're on for the social side of YouTube.
Yeah.
That's part of an iPhone there. And as you can see, there is nothing on it. Let me make it bigger. Bigger. That's part of an iPhone. And all that's on it is a bit of a gold pins somewhere. There's a bit of an Apple A4 chip, I think it's called. So that chip will have gold bonding wires in it. And that's about it, really. There's very, very little in the iPhones. I hate finding iPhones because there's a lot of work to taking them apart, and then you get nothing out of them.
Uh-huh.
You know?
There's one of those C clips in there. It's actually copper. Usually they're steel.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Again, that was in the what's called in the shower bar, is it?
Yeah, in the thing, I got one part where the knob came off. That's probably why they got rid of it, maybe. But yeah, too bad that the knobs are all plastic.
Here's the one iPhone.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
I have no idea what model it is. And then the other one, this one won't turn on.
And the iPhone that you were you given them iPhones or did you find them iPhone?
No, it was a plumber, went out of business, and he's in the motorcycle club that I'm in. So he offered all of his brass connections and everything else. I got a bucket full of brass here.
That's nice.
That is good.
Yeah, that's a nice bucket of brass.
I was once at a customer and I told him about my melting and casting stuff, and he said, "Oh, I have a box full of brass stuff in my basement. You can have that." I thought he's gonna come with like a little box, with like 3 or 4 fittings in it. No, he came with a box that was the size of a shoebox. It was completely stuffed. I was like, woohoo! That was my best scrap haul that year, I guess.
Ro is leaving us. Ro, take it easy.
Oh, later, Romantic.
Take care, Ro.
By the way, good news, everyone.
3D printers on the way.
Yes,
you having a baby?
I got confirmation. Thank God, no. I got confirmation that my 3D printer has been sent off.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's probably another 3 weeks before it gets here. I have no idea how long that will take.
I was going to say the countdown to 60 days start now.
I think so, yeah. You better message me.
If you didn't email them asking about it, it still wouldn't have been sent.
Maybe, you never know. There will be notifications, Romantic. When it gets here, I'll put out the notification and I will schedule the live. So
cool.
You will all know. Maybe I'll probably have because if I'm fiddling with that thing over here, I might not be watching the chat that much. So I might have someone up to be like a narrator to read all the questions.
Oh yeah, you'll have to get some people up. Yeah. I don't know. Be putting pressure on you. We'll be saying like, hurry on. We'll be saying, come on.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to do the setup yet. I have been starting to clean up quite a bit more. So, the floor is now completely full of stuff, but there is slight progress.
Good. I can't wait to see this printer. I just love to know what your first thing you're going to print.
Here's another cool thing, or maybe silly thing. I have already seen the next 3D printer that I want to buy. And it's about twice the price of the one that I just ordered.
And why don't you do it this way? Ralph, get the printer that you ordered and print the new one yourself.
Yeah, that would be... it's going to be quite a flimsy thing if I print it out of the plastic. If you get a 3D printer that can print metal, you can basically print a new 3D printer.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So
that might actually be a thing, and then by the time you have two, you can make the next one twice as fast.
You should have answered the question. Why is the second one dearer than the first one? What's so good about it?
The second one is a modular 3D printer, the one that uses PLA, with the roll of the plastic, and the one I'm getting now is a resin one that has a build plate in liquid, and that goes up, and basically your pattern comes out upside down. The other one that I would like at someday maybe is a PLA one, but it's modular. You can also attach a drill segment and it becomes a CNC machine.
Okay.
You can also attach a laser module and it becomes a laser burn thingy machine thingy. What you call those?
an etching, like to laser print, like to print.
Yeah.
Engrave it.
Engraver, that's it. Yeah, laser engraver, or yeah. So I forgot
And what
what
sort
that
of money is it?
What?
How much does it cost?
Okay, the one that I ordered now was $650 dollars. I ordered some other stuff with it, so it came to like $718. The other one for just the printer without any accessories was like 1,500 something.
Do you know what I find amazing about these Apple things I'm after discovering is, you know how Apple and Samsung would be rivals?
Mm.
Yeah, they use Samsung chips in it.
Yeah,
Samsung.
that's
They
pretty
use a
funny.
Samsung chip in it.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
Samsung
well,
chip.
just
in an
buy
Apple
a
iPhone.
factory that does melting. Oh yeah, that might be a thing at some point. I'm like that with cars, bikes. Well, get one, look for the next one. Yeah. Which will come first, Ralph's 3D printer or the first flight of space Starship? Yeah. There will be people on Mars before I have my 3D printer. But even then, I will still not have an Ian Matthews sticker.
Yeah. You have to give
And
the
he
SpaceX
and he won't have his
you
mail
all get
smell
things
because
done.
that's all over here.
Yeah. But SpaceX and Elon Musk seem to know what they're doing now, don't they? They're
Yeah.
cornering the market all of a sudden
Yeah.
with all the satellites
I
up
do.
there.
I do hope that Biden will not cut all the funding that Trump put into NASA, because that's one of the reasons why I kind of like Trump, because he wanted to reignite the whole space industry and the whole exploration part.
Yeah, well, I think
Some of the other stuff he did was silly, but that part was actually good, I think.
Yeah, well, I think they're still continuing with space because eventually we're going to be running out of resources on Earth, and they have to be looking somewhere else.
Yeah, and at some point the sun will burn up. That's not going to be anytime soon. Or
And I'm not
there might.
around for it to happen.
No, exactly. We don't want to be here sitting on a hill. Oh, look at that! The sun is so big today, and then all of a sudden it goes supernova. No,
Yeah.
you want to be
Alexander
somewhere
Smith.
slightly further off.
By the time the sun gets really big today, we'll all be gone.
Yeah.
There's a nice thought for the day. But yeah, SpaceX and getting there. I'd love to get hold of some of their computers and take them apart. I'd say there's some amount of gold in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's even better than military grade equipment.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
They might actually have a flux capacitor.
Yeah, you might have. I was talking to a guy today who they dismantle airplanes. So they actually completely strip down the things. I said to him, what happens with all the cables with the gold connectors on them? And he said, we box them up and they're sent back to head office, and I don't know where they go after that. I was saying, could you send a box my way, please?
They go to board sort probably.
Yeah, so he reckons there's nice thick gold connectors all over the cables.
Mm.
Oh yeah. See if I can get any on this thing. This will probably need a vise and some.
Come on, Tim, give us a hint on what your video is going to be about. Tim is still not telling us what his video is going to be about.
Walking his dog.
You reckon it is, yeah? Walking his dog.
Or vice versa. The dog will be walking him.
That's usually how it goes, right? The dog walks us instead of we walking the dog. Is this magnetic? No, this is copper too. Awesome.
My,
Not too bad. You're finding some nice stuff in
you're
there.
batting 1,000 today.
No chance.
Yeah, flux capacitor. If I had one to travel back in time, where would you go if you could travel back in time?
To 2008, I think, because that's the first time I ever heard about Bitcoins, and I would tell myself, buy every one of them. Stop, put all your money and save them until 2016, because then they were worth 20k a piece.
So you do nothing for humanity or anything. You just go and
No,
just do it
screw
yourself.
humanity. I want all the money. No, if I would get that rich, then I would be the new Tony Stark, and Elon Musk would be begging to borrow money from me, and yeah, I would rule humanity with the iron fist of tyranny.
Oh, thank God you haven't got a flux capacitor.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making a mess here.
How far back would you go?
I don't know. I would like to see all kinds of events go back to World War II and warn Hitler about D-Day. See what happens then. And if nothing gets any better, then I'll go back and stop myself.
No, but say you're only allowed to go back once. You couldn't take the risk on that. You can only go back once. Where would you go to?
Well, then, if it was once, I'd go back to myself, tell myself, get bitcoins, save them until 2016, and then sell them all. That way, right now, I wouldn't have to work.
I think it's more awkward for you. You can't do anything that benefits yourself. Where would you go? Is Kevin frozen? Kevin, are you frozen? Kevin?
It's frozen.
Kevin looks frozen to me.
He does look frozen, yeah.
Maybe he was using his flux capacitor to go back in time and he froze.
No, he froze time for himself.
Yeah, he's frozen. I'm going to drop out and reboot the routers. Okay, I'm going to remove you from there.
Okay. I don't know, going back once, but you can't do anything to benefit yourself.
Yeah, but you can look at something in history that you'd love to have been seen, to be there to see.
Can I go forward in time or only backwards?
Okay, you can go forward in time.
I would go forward 100 years and see if we have actually reached civilization type 1, and if we actually have people on the moon, people on Mars, stuff like that. Just to see whether going backwards, there is a lot of interesting stuff that happened. I would when I go back, I would want to see if the Roswell incident is actually something that happened.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like to stuff like that to see if it really did take place. Like, be there and see what crashed that night in Roswell? Was it an alien ship, or was it just a balloon?
You know, the stuff that isn't explained, all the weird. Go back and tell me to do Bitcoin thingy, and I will share with you. Yeah. That's actually a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's always someone ready to come in with that one. You know,
there is a Dutch politician that got killed some years ago. Probably save his life. See what happens then.
Yeah. No, I'd like to be in the room where the so-called assassin of JFK was, and just see, did he really pull that trigger?
Yeah, just observe. Only observe.
Yeah.
Not
just see was it really him.
If you go forward enough, the stuff will be declassified by then. That's also true.
Yeah.
But then again, still, if you go forward, then people say declassified, and they said, yeah, this and that happened. Then there's still going to be people who don't believe it, you know.
Unless you're there yourself to witness it.
Yeah, exactly. If you actually witness one of these weird events, I would like it to have like a fast forward, so that I could see like the pyramids being built over the course of a couple of years. Just sit there and watch everything, like ants going, like when you speed up a video game or whatever. You see all the characters going. Anyone ever played Lemmings? By the time you got the whole
Lemmings, yeah.
When you got the whole road settled and all the lemmings would successfully reach the end of the level, you had to wait like 10 minutes before all of them actually made it. So you could click on fast forward and it would go 10 times faster and it would finish the whole level. I would watch history unfold like that and watch the pyramids being built and watch other stuff being made. That would be cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a big religious person, so I'd like to go back and maybe debunk some of these.
Oh yeah,
religious-
see, the whole Jesus Christ thing was actually a thing.
Yeah, what it really was.
Yeah,
Was he the magician of his time?
probably.
Yeah.
Probably were twins. Sneaky twins. He came back from the dead. No, this is actually the brother.
I wouldn't be a big religious, and I'm sorry if I offend anyone who is religious, but I just,
I'm not.
it's not my kind of,
care.
not my thing. Religion has caused more wars and more deaths than anything else.
True. But then again, they also say nothing gets done in the name of atheism. No, not in the past. Now it does. Maybe he had a stunt double. Yeah, exactly, Parkness. That's...
You never seen an atheist going out killing another person because they didn't believe in atheism, did you?
No, that rarely happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll see Catholics and you'll see Muslims and you'll see other religions kill each other over it. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, I think we have Kevin back. Do we have Kevin back? We have Kevin back. So
Yeah,
Kevin,
he's moving again.
I had
to pick the right tool to fix the router.
Oh, you
So I
got
bought them all.
the Ian Matthews tool set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Ian Matthews was a kid and he wanted a tool set, they just give him a hammer and that's all he knows how to use.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Just so long as he holds it on the right end.
Yeah.
True.
Thank you, Parknest.
It's a go-to tool in the toolbox, the hammer.
Yeah.
If I had a hammer.
I'd be out there knocking on my neighbor's door.
Knocking.
Yeah, Celtic and Rangers football clubs are just about religion. That's all.
I thought it said Celtic. That's another thing I would like to see, like the Roman age, all the old Celtic stuff,
The Vikings.
the
I'd like to see
Nordic
the
stuff, the
Vikings
Vikings.
invade.
Yeah.
Just see how brutal they really were.
I would like to see the Netherlands get built, basically.
Yeah, because that was just built from the sea.
Yeah. No, well, not just that. That's slightly more recent, but like the whole royal family and how society worked like 500 years ago. I am the YouTube god. Oh, YouTube god, get me one more subscriber so that I reach 1,500. I am stuck on $14.99 for 3 days now.
So you're on $14.99. Surely.
Yeah, I think I was on that. I saw that like 2 days ago, I think.
Surely there's someone in the chat there now who hasn't got you, who'll get you to that.
Don't bother to subscribe just to subscribe. Only subscribe if you like to watch my stuff.
But they'll have to watch your stuff first to like it.
Well, yeah. Click on the playlist. I don't know. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah.
If you are an atheist and have to appear in court, do you still have to swear in the Bible? I think you do, regardless.
I would spit on the damn thing and say blasphemy. Get that sacrilegious item out of my face.
Scrappin' Irish, I was watching one of your videos and I noticed some of the jars that you're using, the glass jars.
Yeah.
Are they Coca-Cola syrup jars?
No, they were jars that are branded Coca-Cola that was on sale in a shop. And I said to myself, them jars will come in handy for something. And then I discovered that I can actually put them on very, 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 very high heat and they don't crack. So
they're probably tempered glass then.
You know, so
could be.
And some of the other jars that were meant to be high heat, when I put them on the same heat as I put them Coca-Cola jars on, they crack. So the Coca-Cola jars were brilliant. And I went back to the shop to buy more, and they don't have any more, and they won't have them again. It was a once-off thing they got hold of.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
They could very well have been from Corning Glass up in Corning, New York.
Yeah, because And I went to a few of the other, it's a chain shop that had them. So I went to a few of the other a few of their other stores in other towns to try and get all sold out of them there as well. So I was hoping to get more of them because they're really good jars. They're a nice sized jar, and seem to be resistant to the heat.
That's mine.
So really helps when you're messing with acid, because acid gets very hot.
Mm-hmm.
When you add chemicals to it, you get the exothermal reaction.
Yes, chemicals. That's what we like. Chemicals.
Mark's making some chemicals.
Yeah, he's making tea.
Aha.
Oh wait.
See, tea at 4? Well, it's almost 9 o'clock by you guys now, isn't it?
Got hot cocoa.
What do you make? What do you do?
Hot cocoa.
I got
Good.
hot
Clock
cocoa.
over here.
Good.
It's over in Oslo.
What are you making?
Hot cocoa. Hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it right.
Well, I'm thirsty, but I did it in a metal cup. It's hot.
Hey, Scrapman Dan, how are you?
Scrapman Dan, welcome in.
Hello, Scrapman Dan.
The word hot chocolate. It didn't say warm chocolate, and it doesn't say lukewarm chocolate. It says hot chocolate.
Scrapman Dan found me on Facebook today.
Yeah, I think he found me yesterday. I went to get. My wife and I go out and we walk every day, like we need it. And so I go for a cup of coffee when we're finished. The place I normally go to, if you get coffee after 2 p.m., it's generally lukewarm at the best. So I call the girl over that takes care of the coffee urn, and my finger is in the cup as I'm pouring it out. And it comes up, and it finishes up to the second knuckle. And she says, "Isn't that hot?" I said, "If it was, my finger wouldn't be in it." Oh, she says, "I'll make a new pot." It's a big 3-gallon urn, and there's no residual heat that you can put on it to keep it warm. It's just the thermos type container that it's in. That's it. So I says, "You need to do something about this. During the morning hours and the early afternoon, this coffee sells quick, so you make up a new batch. But after 2 o'clock, it sits, and it just gets cold." So needless to say, I didn't get charged for the coffee. Worked for me.
Well, I go to a deli and I get some hot food, and the next day I go to the same deli and ask for the same thing, and it's never the same. Like, it depends who's cooking it or who's working, and I just hate that.
Yeah.
You think to be able to, whoever's working should be able to cook the same as everyone else.
Yep.
Anything else interesting there, Ralph? No, I'm asking you, did you find anything else interesting in your stuff you're taking apart?
In the what?
From what you're taking apart, anything else nice in it?
Oh, there's a lot of brass in here. I'm trying to get this part out. It's starting to wobble, so I think I'm loosening up something. This is. I'm going to put this all on the scale, see how heavy this is.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Stop going.
It's the night for phone calls tonight.
Probably until 5:30, 5:45. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm just doing the fat with people over.
Shut up,
in
Beavis.
Ireland and the Netherlands. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead, huh?
Yeah. No, I'm here.
All right. You used the wrong name. I said I used the Beavis voice to say, "Shut up, Beavis."
I don't know. People are so annoying. They call me on my business phone and they think that I'm here for them. I don't know what the heck's wrong with people.
Are you not there for them? No.
No, I'm here
let's
for
see
me.
how much this all weighs here.
More than a pound, less than a ton.
That is true. That is true. I'll put all the little bits that I have here on it.
Okay,
If-
let's take a guesstimate of the weight.
Guesstimation, yes.
1.94 kilos.
I say three.
I was going to say.
Are you a psychic? Goddamn! Look at this.
I was going to say 2 point something, but go on.
4.9.
Now, I'm going to go play that number, the pick 4 number, 1940.
Yeah, that was the amount of grams.
Wasn't that pretty good?
That was pretty good. I didn't put the tiny copper pieces on, but
All right,
I'm
it's
not. I'm sure that
1.944.
no, it's still 1. It's so little. It's still 1.940. So that's a pretty dang good guess.
Hey, Kevin hasn't told us, but he's got a flux capacitor, and he went forward in time. That's why he went off the show that time. It was to go forward. So
Oh,
he was
I
able
have
to
to check
get
that out. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I brought back that sports book, too.
Oh,
Oh,
it's been like the sports book, yeah. Who's winning the NFL this year?
the Gray.
Really don't know, and I really don't care.
Almanac.
Do you not watch the Super Bowl? No.
No.
Oh, I'd stay up here and watch that. Like, to be honest, it'll start coverage at 10 p.m. our time over here, and it won't finish till about 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. I'd stay up and watch it.
Yeah.
I love the Super Bowl. It's not the game itself. It's actually the whole atmosphere and the whole build up to it. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flyer FPV, welcome in.
Flyer FPV, one of the droning channels, I assume.
Yeah.
I have a small drone that I've never
I haven't
used.
get my drone out in a while now because of the bad weather here. You don't want to be putting the drone up in big heavy winds and rain.
Here, I'm going to turn this around and put the computer screen up. This is what the Powerball, the New Jersey Powerball, and the Mega Millions is worth right now.
Oh,
179 million.
and 176 million.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Imagine winning that.
And I'd have to spend money though.
I'm making pancakes later. You want to
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so fly FPV, he flies drones, airplanes, and helis.
I found a heli today. It was completely smashed. I left it.
Oh, I would be interested in taking it apart, see what was in it.
Yeah,
Sure.
there were a couple of tiny wires sticking out, a small battery pack, and I think some LEDs were on it, but I just left the thing.
More plastic than anything else.
Yeah, it didn't even have the shell around. It was basically just the frame, the wire
Yeah.
frame.
You didn't get your PlayStation 5s to take apart yet, did you?
No, I've already seen videos of people doing that, so it's not.
Oh,
gonna
has
be
someone
that-
taken it apart? Oh.
Yeah, it's not going to be that original. It's the bigger gaming channels and review channels. They all get the good stuff way before everybody else gets it. I've seen reviews of the 3D printer that I pre-ordered like 3 months ago.
Yeah. And someday we'll be as big as them and we'll all be getting the free stuff, won't we?
Yes.
Maybe by the year 2045.
You know, sometimes some people they will do a live stream and they will put in like road to 1K, road to 2K, road to 5K, road to 10K, whatever. I'm just gonna do a live one day and go road to 1 million.
Yeah. And everyone will come in and go, oh, he must be nearly a
just-
million people. And they come in and they go, oh no,
just-
he's at 1,500.
Skip all the middlemen and go right to the top.
Yeah.
Tell them you want the million play button. You want that one. You're not going
Road to surpass PewDiePie. He's over 100 million.
Yeah. What's it again? What's the play buttons? You get a play button when you get to 100,000?
100,000 is a silver button, 1 million is a gold button, 10 million is a diamond button, and the 100 million was only done recently for PewDiePie and
That Indian music.
yeah, that crap that shouldn't be
Yeah.
on YouTube at all. They got a ruby play button.
That was it, yeah.
Now, this is what, on YouTube? When you get
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many subscribers?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hit 100,000 to get this, you get a play button.
And when you get 1,000, you get a plastic one.
Okay.
Yeah. You can, when you get your 3D printer, you can start printing those play buttons.
Yeah, you can,
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
want. Well, the Diesel guy actually added a print of a play button, but it's huge. It's like this size, which
Yeah.
I think it's slightly too big, especially if I'm going to be doing it in metal. There were rumors that for 10,000 subscribers, you would get a bronze play button.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, which actually never happened. That's
Yeah,
just
well,
rumors.
there'd
going
be
around.
too many people on 10,000. Like, it'd be,
Yes, exactly.
It'd take up so much time for YouTube to make them buttons.
T-Series, that was it. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one fellow that I subscribe to. He just turned 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
He is self-taught in over 40 different languages.
Whoa.
Dang.
I
That
find
is
it
brilliant.
a struggle to learn. I find it a struggle to speak English.
Yeah, many people do, I've noticed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I had heard something. I actually watched the video. It was a show that was on several years back. There was a group of scientists that were checking the abilities of different people. Some people, if they hear music, they see color.
Yeah.
There are other people who, when they hear the spoken word, they see an object in their brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had this one fellow on. He said that I can learn any language, and they put him to the test. They said the most difficult language to learn
Mandarin.
is Icelandic.
Oh, Icelandic. Yeah.
And they said that there are teenagers born and raised in Iceland that still have not perfected the language. They're having a difficult time. They gave this man 7 days with tutoring. And then they put him on a news broadcast and they asked him all types of questions and he blew them away. Blew them away. He had the
Something about
language there.
flexibility, like.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they could get all those powers together and get all the genetics and make like a little pill that you could take.
Mhm.
Has anyone ever seen the movie Limitless?
Yes.
Or even better, the movie Lucy?
Oh, yeah, Lucy.
You know the film I love is Butterfly Effect.
100%. With Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. Well, that's the main reason to watch it, of course.
Yeah.
But
you know what?
it's also a pretty good movie.
Ralph, did you watch
What?
the Butterfly Effect?
Yeah, with Ashton Kutcher. Yeah.
I think that's class film. It just shows if you go back in history and do one little change, what can happen.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Crypto, welcome in,
a mess.
Crypto.
Hello, Crypto. What I saw someone mention me. Hold on. Paul Shortall. I'm putting my order for a plastic play button now, so you know what your first project is when your printer comes. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you could actually do that. Do play buttons, but charge for them. Don't do them all for free. Like, I'd willingly pay you to do a play button for me in a goldy color, just for the fun.
Yeah.
You know? It'd be something just different, you know.
I will probably be doing silver play buttons, real silver play buttons, and I will be making basically a frame like this, with a solid silver play button. But it will be about more this size.
I was going to say it won't
The
stay
whole,
like that play
whole
button.
frame, and it will be like a tiny little play button, just a little thing. Maybe have like a magnet on the back so you could stick it on your PC. Maybe this size, slightly bigger, and just
Nice.
cast tiny little play buttons.
Yeah, if it was 10,000 subscribers, E. Matthews is nearly there. He'd have his first play
Yeah,
button.
I made the bronze mail snell thingy for him, but I was also thinking if the 3D printer gets here, I'll just make him a bronze play button as well.
Yeah, because he's nearly at his 10,000. I think he's only
Yeah,
400 off, is it?
I was thinking of making quite a couple of bronze play buttons because there's many people getting close to 10K, and if you stick to it, you will get there at least in a few years. I would assume so.
Yeah. Well, did you ever go on to that? What's it called? Where you can project judging on your channel where you'll be in so many years.
Oh,
on your-
Social Blade.
Yeah. And let me go on to
Keyring
there now.
size play buttons. Yes, something like that. Yeah.
A
play button on your keyring.
Right, I'm on Social Blade, and I'm going to go in now, and I'm going to put in my channel, and I'm going to see
You can
So
do
let's see.
projections. Yeah.
Scrapping Irish. Future
I did a
project-
prediction once, but that was over 6 months ago, I guess, and they predicted that I would reach 10,000 2 years from now or so, and I would reach 1 million maybe 15 years from now, maybe.
Right, well, it's got. Let me see the future projections on mine. Where am I here? Future projections. Here we go. So on my channel, it's telling me that I will get to 10,000 subscribers by
2021.
no 20 around the 27th of January 2022.
No.
Yeah, that's not actually not that bad because that's
it's projected
slightly
I'll
more than a
make my-
year.
I'll make my. So I should get my by these projections. If I keep doing YouTube and don't die in the meantime or give it up, I will get my play button off YouTube by the year 2025.
Yeah, see.
There we go.
And basically, most YouTubers that are over a million or are quite big, they have been on YouTube for at least 5 years. And the bigger YouTubers, there's one I follow, the Hacksmith, which has now changed his channel to Hacksmith Industries, kind of like Stark Industries, because the guy is basically a Tony Stark wannabe. He recently hit 10 million subscribers, but he's been on YouTube for over 10 years. So, yeah.
Yeah. So if I started when YouTube came out first, and I
Yeah,
would be on
I'm kind
probably
of bummed that I
1
didn't
million now.
start earlier.
Yeah. You know. Well, we'll see how accurate that app is in things. So we'll have a look in. So remember that date, guys. We're all still here in 2020, the 25th of January, 2022. I should have my 10,000 subscriber.
Yeah, technology is moving too fast. It's difficult to keep up.
Ooh. I just looked at my channel. I had 10 subscribers last week. I have 13 now.
Hey!
That's
Yay.
30% increase.
And no videos.
Not bad. Not a video on the shot. Nothing.
Yeah, do you ever see the
But
people
I have
put up,
lots of channels.
I earned
Boy, I got channels.
10,000. I earned thousands on YouTube without any videos. Do you ever see them ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, but sure, and they're doing a video then when they're showing you that. It's not a video.
Yeah. Gosh, I must have 100 channels in there though.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with all the channels.
Oh gosh, no.
Tim's got
You know what?
58.
There's a channel actually that I used to be subscribed to that it seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth. Do you remember Mickey XOXO, Ralph?
Yes.
Where's she gone?
She's only doing videos. She's no longer doing live streams. Or is it the whole channel gone?
The whole channel's gone.
Oh, yeah. I have some inside information which is private, which I will not share here, but
Okay.
stuff went wrong really, really bad.
Okay. I can imagine what it is because of the.
Oh, it's one of those.
I can imagine.
How can I say this nicely? She's a nice person, though, for what I've gathered.
Copyright material, I'd say.
She is one of those pretty girls who does unboxings and reviews and.
Oh, she was really nice to like. I enjoyed watching some of her channels before she started doing the unboxings, because I wasn't into handbags or.
Yeah, exactly,
Or
stuff like that.
shoes,
Oh, I got the
yeah.
new Louis Vuitton bag, blah blah blah. You know, stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's not interesting to me at all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, if it's a new toolbox, that's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
even like she was just before that, she was just doing videos on her life and stuff, which was interesting. People like to know what other people are up to. But
Yeah.
if I started telling you guys that here's the latest gloves, and I think you should buy these gloves, you'd soon switch off because it's not what you want to be listening to.
Yeah.
You know? And someone trying to sell you something, you know.
No, there's there was some stuff going on in her private life that went bad. Nothing really bad. I mean, there's no like people dying, or there's no like drugs or anything involved,
things in general.
or things in general went bad. I mean, if you think the whole COVID situation has hassled your life, that was slightly worse. No diseases or anything, but just have you ever had one of those days that you said where everything goes wrong and you think nothing can make this day any worse?
Big Sam scrap.
One of those things
They
happened.
look nice gloves. Okay, if you're willing to buy it, then I'll do a good deal on them. If I actually have not just the left hand, I also have the right hand for sale. I sell them in pairs.
I think I'm just gonna melt this whole thing just like this. There's probably not much rubber left in there.
You know. But yeah, no, I just noticed our channel was gone, and that's all.
Yeah.
No, because Fuchsia Studios aren't putting any videos out now at all either.
No, they're basically. I spoken to Andrew a couple of days ago. They're rethinking their strategy and coming up with new things to do. Andrew hangs out on Canadian Drone Hub a lot, and I'm subscribed to them. And he was on there, and I heard them talking about all kinds of stuff. And I asked, "What are they doing?" And they said, "Well, we're evaluating with it. Some channels are boring. There's a lad in Ireland that does gold recovery. What a I don't watch that either. The only thing I just wait for is when he says the word gold, and then I rewind like 2 seconds, and then gold, rewind, gold, rewind, gold.
Anybody we know?
I will drop something down on your head there if you're not careful. Paul Chartall, I will track you down. Do you remember that film Taken, where he said I have a special set of skills and all that? Well, I have a lot of acid. And I'll track
What, you have a lot of asses?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to hammer
Jack.
this thing.
I was watching Street Scopper's video there on him melting the copper there last night. I definitely have to try and melt something next summer. Preferably not myself, but something like copper or brass, or maybe even a bit of gold.
You know, I watched Shane Man. If there was somebody else there, Street Copper did a bar for him. And
Yeah,
he had a
that's why I
video.
was watching that video.
Yeah. I had asked on one of Shane's videos, I says, "How tall are you? And is the air really thin up there?" He never responded. But then one of his recent videos, he posted, or he mentioned his height. 6'7".
Hey,
Wow.
Kevin, guess who came in? Shark made it in. So you can see
Hey.
hello from in person now, even though you said it when he wasn't here. Shark, I told everyone you weren't going to be here tonight, and they were all saying hi to you.
Yeah, I said hi, Shark, by proxy.
In proxy, yeah. But yeah, he's a tall guy, isn't he?
Yeah. But if you watch his videos, he's always grunting and groaning when he's picking something up like it's too heavy.
I always do that. If I was picking something up, I'd be And I know someone else does that as well. He wears a yellow top or an orange top a lot too.
Yeah, either that or he's groaning to hide his flatulence. I don't know.
He's also got a hot sauce available if anyone's interested in buying it.
Shark, yeah.
Yeah. I ordered some, but it's on its way from America all the way over to me. I have to try it out. I'll be the only person in Ireland with shark
You have to tell me, Irish, you have to tell me how he packaged it.
Yeah,
Because
we'll have to see how it arrives.
he asked me what was the best way be. So I questioned the post office and they gave me suggestions, and we'll see.
Well, I was hoping he packaged it with a lot of CPU chips around it, maybe.
Bubble wrap or microchips would be nice. Yeah.
You could have put the box with Pentiums all around it. Would be nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Hold on, I'll show you. I hope.
You may have gotten that open, huh?
Yeah, I did get it open.
You find out it's all plastic inside.
No. Here's something I'm throwing away anyway. Yeah.
Water.
I saw something wiggling in. Oh no, it's okay. I think it's okay.
Mercury.
No, it's just shiny on the inside. I thought it was water. Oh no, wait! I can look through the thing. I thought it was. I was looking at water, but I was apparently looking at the floor. Silly me.
Sitting in a swimming pool?
Yeah. No, I'm actually. I am too lazy to go to the bathroom. No, I've actually had taken one of these apart before, just before I molten it down. Melted, yeah.
I've seen a few people have got Shark's hot sauce already, so and they've survived to tell the tale. So I'm looking forward to trying it.
I'm waiting for two of my boys to tell me if they want or don't want, so I can order all at once.
I still need to send Shark my address because I still don't have a sticker. I need to send my address to many people's. So I want more stickers. I'm actually redoing my shelves with my ingots and relocating all the stickers as well.
Gemma, hi. Thanks for
Hello,
coming,
Gemma. Oh, this is a good picture.
Hey, Gemma.
New picture, I think.
Is it? Hold on. Put it on again. Oh, it is,
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Street Copper says it's great. The sauce, it's really good. So there you go.
I never liked anything hot, but then I had an issue several years ago where all the taste buds on my tongue just started to disappear, and I had no sense of taste, nothing.
Here's an interesting fact for you. If you eat pineapple, a lot of it, it will start to dissolve your tongue. There you go.
Oh, good.
Now,
I've also heard that there's some people that can't eat pineapple, but because as soon as they take a bite, it really hurts their mouth. It's like
it's
very acidic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very acidic, and it actually, if you had enough pineapple put in your mouth and held it long enough, it would start to dissolve your tongue.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really like pineapple though.
Yeah, I do as well. Several months after the incident with my tongue, everything got better, and we went for a Mexican meal, and I was eating their hot salsa like it was going out of style. My wife said, "There's something wrong with you." She says, what do you mean? She says, "You're eating the hot stuff and you don't like the hot stuff." I says, "Doesn't seem that hot today." And I've not had a problem since then. So I'm enjoying some things that are a bit spicy that I had not wanted to take for quite some years.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah.
So Jimmy can't eat pineapple because of the savory issues.
Sensory issues, yeah.
Sensory, I meant to say. Sorry.
Well, it is a very strong taste, and it's like when you're thinking that you're taking something sweet, but actually it's a piece of lemon or lime or whatever,
right.
And you're expecting something really sweet, but it's all sour. You go, oh!
Yeah,
and you
I
get
love
that.
pineapple. People hate when I say it. I like
texture.
pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
The texture. Well, that's also a thing because sometimes the acidicness also makes the texture weird if you feel it. But But then the texture is not that different from if you have like a what's similar. Well, no, an orange is quite or grapefruit maybe.
Yeah, grapefruit
If
is you expect it to taste different, so you would.
I don't like grapefruit. It's one of the few things I don't really like. I like most fruits. I think I can just keep it like this.
Yeah, the way it looks like a heat exchanger.
No, this is actually a part of a faucet. It had
There he is.
Hey, if Shark has his lights on, my lights have to go on.
Sharky.
I hadn't got the lights on until I seen yours, and I go, "Oh, my lights!" I forgot about the lights.
And I
Yeah,
keep
but
mine
See
off,
you
so
to
I
explain,
save money.
yeah, I guess.
mine plug in, so I don't have to worry about charging a battery.
Yeah, I know. I charged up the battery, so I'm away with it. Well, welcome in. I'm glad to see you made it.
Glad I made it back in time. How's everybody doing?
So,
Well,
how's
we're
the-
all still
how's the
breathing.
hot sauce sales going for you?
Say
Yes,
again?
good news. The 3D printer is on the way. Yes, Gemma, the 3D printer is on the way.
It just left China.
I just got confirmation that it is shipped. And there is a tracking number there, which I, of course, immediately filled in. But they said the tracking number is not yet in the system.
And it'll be that way for the next 2 weeks.
Probably.
How long does it take for a ship to get from China to? Well, I wonder what your port of entry would be.
Rotterdam,
Amazon
probably.
gets it there the next day.
Not the ship, it doesn't.
Orange Stacker.
Oh, hello, RN Stacker.
Well, actually,
When
I
you
must
can
check-
order a
I must check
69.
and see where my hot sauce is, because you sent me a tracker on it, didn't you, Shark?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, you did. Let me check and see where my hot sauce is at the moment. Let me go into my emails and check it out. Wait
Hello,
for it to load up.
Dan.
Okay, and he is in here also. Cool.
Your track and shipment number. Click on it and see where it is. It says
Still in Florida.
transit. The 14th of 20th. It was departed the USP regional facility and is now in Miami International Distribution Center.
I sold you.
Okay.
It's still in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the 14th. Now that was 2 days ago. It hasn't been updated since. So maybe tomorrow they'll update it, so I know where it might be on an airplane on its way.
You need to ask these airport workers how that sauce is.
I'd say that's not might be well squished around.
I'm going to go see if the tracking is available now, because this morning...
If you see me here on the show and I'm licking a cardboard box, you know, and that's the way the hot sauce arrived. I'm sure you packed it with a load of CPUs to keep it safe, a load of Pentiums.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Couple CPUs, a little bit of RAM stick.
Yeah.
I'd use the ceramic ones so I can break them up and get more padding for you.
Yeah. I did see K&D coming in, didn't I? I forgot.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
Welcome in. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying that hot sauce. I've been looking at a lot of people are giving it great reviews. I've seen that Watchcall was saying that their Street Copper is saying it's really good. So I'm looking forward to trying it out.
I got that picture from Boats USS Iowa, and I had to go make myself some eggs and throw some hot sauce on it.
And what was it like on the eggs? Was it nice?
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's really good.
You'll have to make a special edition one for Hazy Days, because Hazy Days loves stuff really, really, really spicy and hot. So you'll have to do a limited edition one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I have a delivery coming in.
No problem,
Okay.
Kevin.
Yeah, what I like about the folks that I'm working with is that they have a real nice lab, food lab. And so we can talk about the flavor profile and what we're going after. And, they have food scientists that, can blend up the right balance of spices and vegetables and other flavorings to get the profile that we're looking for. And they're just they're right down the street. They're about an hour or so away from me. So
what you'd have to ask them is will they allow you to make a video of your hot sauce being made?
It's secret ingredients and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on that.
I preempted what you were going to announce to us, maybe.
No, that takes a little bit of their it's actually kind of funny. Their corporate safety people and health and safety people and all are worse than the guys at the scrapyard. So tomorrow, Tuesday, my video is me being up in the big grabber at the scrapyard, loading a truck with shreds.
Yeah. So will he let you play with his toy? Did he?
And the only thing that they required me to do was to sign a waiver so that I didn't sue them if I got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was looking forward to seeing you operate that big machine.
They wouldn't let me operate the machine. They let me ride the machine with Willie.
Damn.
I apparently did something wrong checking the tracking number before. I now just ran it directly to the DHL website. Apparently, it's in Germany, which is next door.
Cool. Brilliant.
So-
We'll be getting to see you soon.
I might be able to do the live unboxing and setup this Friday if it comes before that.
Yeah, you can do it after Snobby show.
After Snobby, yeah. Then
Yeah.
if Snobby stops, you can raid my live.
Oh yeah, well, hey, if you send me a message and I'll tell Snobby as well when I'm on the live, if you're not in there, get you over to you after the live.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
like I said, I have to set the whole thing up. Let's see
K&D goes, I did not realize how expensive mailing stickers will be. Yeah, post, I've noticed in the last couple of years, postage has got really, really expensive to do anything.
Somewhere here, I've got these stamps that I can use for international letters.
Let's see how far this is
here we
away
are.
from me.
Yeah, so these stamps here are what we use in the U.S. for an international letter.
$1.
Yeah, like $1 something, right?
A dollar.
Canada's $1. I think Europe is $1.20.
You're doing well, because if I post anything to America or post it outside of Ireland, it is mental, especially if there's any bit of weight to it at all. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, of course, this can only be a letter.
Yeah.
And it can't be a really thick letter either. It's just got to,
Quarter inch.
Yeah.
Quarter inch.
So you couldn't put a book in it and post it like.
No.
If I drive by car, the package is less than 2 hours drive away from me.
Oh, you have to go and collect it.
And
Yeah.
you should have it by Christmas then, right?
You could do a
Probably.
video of you driving,
Probably.
do a live video of you driving to collect it.
Yeah, no.
Are you on with your voice?
Hey, wait a minute.
That's okay.
Hello, Justin.
Justin,
Hey, sure.
how are things?
Hello,
Welcome in.
Justin.
I put the link out there if anyone wants to come up for the last 15 minutes. We've only got about 15 minutes left before I finish at 10, my time, which is 11 Ralph's time.
Yeah.
And which is 5 your time, is it, Kevin?
5. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 in the U.S.
Yeah,
on the East Coast.
on the East Coast.
Oh, well, this is. I was kind of worried that it said it couldn't find anything. But apparently, DHL website is slightly more efficient than that weird. What is this? All-in-one package tracking. I'm not going to be using that anymore.
Night, John.
Oh, the tracking number ended with DE, which usually stands for Deutschland or
No.
Germany.
Dead end.
Oh, hello,
Oh,
Gemma.
hi,
I
Gemma.
kind of
Hello.
expected you to pop on.
DE is dead end.
Happened said that it's the last 10 minutes. I was like, oh, why not? I've been in the chat for
Yeah.
a while, so I might as well
Go up and visit us
pop
all.
in, visit.
Yeah.
Shark
Oh.
is still muted. I think he's trying to talk, or is he talking to someone? I don't know.
His microphone is off. There he is.
Oh, he's back on. Shark.
Okay, I'm back. Hi, Gemma. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So, Gemma, what have you been up to? Tell us what you're up to.
Yeah, I've got a couple of videos upcoming. I'm just going to be filming one shortly about lockdown and loss of routine, because for me, I'm used to being outside doing public speaking and such. Obviously, I haven't done that since January. So I'm going to do a video about autism and change and the impact of what lockdown's done to me as someone on the spectrum. And then also I'm working on a playlist. I'm watching a hospital drama called The Good Doctor, which is a US hospital
very good.
drama.
It's a great
And
show.
the guy has the same form of autism as me. So I'm going to be reviewing each episode as it's coming out. Right now, I'm halfway through season 1, doing the review for season 1. Next week, I'll start season 2, doing the reviews. And once I watch season 3, which should be here next week, the week after, the DVD should be arriving from Amazon. So once I watch that, then I'll upload the season 3 reviews. And I'm going to review each episode from my autistic perspective, so I can relate to the guy who has autism, because it fascinates me that the Americans have actually done something like this, because the UK...
Canada.
Oh, you're in Canada. The
That's filmed in
UK,
Canada.
the
Is that
UK
done in Canada?
the UK would not do anything like this. From my perspective, there's not many people that I know are in programs who have autism. So
Yeah, so you have plenty of content coming up anyway, Gemma. That's going to keep you busy.
yeah, so I'm fairly busy. I've got like another probably 4 or 5 weeks content backed up right now.
I wish
That's
I had
nice.
some content backed up.
I have a lot of content backed up. I'm just too lazy to edit.
That time of year.
And I have a folder right here which has, because I have 2 folders. I have my content
Edward,
folder
right.
and then I have a completed folder. So I have 2 big folders sitting here. I'm just like, yeah, I'm slacking. So I need to get back to doing content again. Hello, Paul, by the way, and Tim, and Rafael, and Crypto.
Yeah, and Edward came in. I didn't say hi to Edward Thomas.
Hey,
Welcome in.
Edward, how you doing? Did you pick up on the comment she made? She's got folders with, the stuff she's still working on, and the
Oh yeah,
And then I have a complete-
Gemma's
yeah.
well organized. If you're
That's a little too well organized for this.
yeah,
crowd.
Gemma has folders and she's got it all worked out what she's going to be
Yeah,
doing.
I will literally show you my folder that I'm actually. This is my complete folder. So all the ones that I've actually done, all the videos I've completed and edited are in there. There's over 200
Right.
of them.
Analog storage. That doesn't crash.
So yeah, I'm very logic. My brain works on logic. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should actually be a man.
That's because you're used to structure or whatever. Your brain is
yeah,
has its own way of doing it and structuring things or whatever, I presume. So a lockdown and not being able to do the routine that you normally would do must be tough.
yeah. So usually if I have structure, if I'm outside, I'd have my script, I'd have my presentation ready, I would make sure I'm dressed up. Whereas being at home, I don't have that expectation of having to necessarily put my business attire on. Whereas at home, I can put my hoodies on and be a bit more chilled out. But outside, I'm used to being on time, suit, smart shoes, make sure that I'm presented. Whereas at home, I'm like, oh, I don't have to do that because I'm not going out. So it's kind of different.
Yeah.
I don't even do that when I go out.
I guess because I'm so used to it, I'm used to having to put on a shirt, trousers, making sure that I'm presentable because I'm around a lot of medical professionals. I spend a lot of my life talking to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's, yeah.
Yeah, I have to continually remind myself to put my trousers on too before I go outside.
Oh, that must be awful, Crypto. And the fact that, yeah,
Yeah,
I can
crypto
imagine he must be not coping.
virus. Yeah, that's the worst of this now. There's a lot of people getting sent home from work and stuff because they might be in contact or near someone that had the virus and they're showing no signs of the virus or anything, but they still have to stay at home for 2 weeks. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
there's actually a
it's-
school near me that's actually had over 50 students sent home in the last 24 hours
Wow.
because 2 teachers came down with it. So I'm like, yay, great.
I heard something about it. Yeah.
So I'm like,
Hmm.
yeah, it means that my area is going to be going downhill again. Yay, great.
Yeah, we still got a long road ahead of us to get through this.
Yeah, but at least today again, there's another. Isn't there some American company has said that they have a virus or have a vaccine that is 94.5% effective?
Oh, now they went over the 92% of the Russians. First they had something that was 90% good, and then the Russians had something that was 92. Then of
Yeah.
course they now have something that's 94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
but they're gonna
I'm not
manufacture
entirely
it in China.
convinced that this vaccine's going to be 100% guaranteed. And the fact that the health minister for the UK is now pushing for it to be mandatory for everyone to have it done, whether we want it to or not, I'm like, you can't force that. There's no way you're forcing me to have a 3-needle
I'll
injection.
take it when I get sick.
No. No
well, I'd be
chance.
the opposite. I'd be the first one in line to take it. It wouldn't bother me because vaccines have been proven down through the years to save so many lives. So I
That
trust.
is true.
I trust that they know what they're doing at this stage. So they're not going to. There's so many companies doing it. It's not like there's one vaccine and you're thinking, oh, this is one. There was 3 or 4 choices. So there has to be, it has to be safe. There's 3 companies doing it, and I wouldn't bother me. I'd go tomorrow morning if they said the vaccine is here. You can get back to normal if you take this vaccine. You're able to go about your day. You don't have to lock down. You can go into the pubs, have a pint again, meet your friends. I'd be put on my arm and I'd be saying, here you go, guys, put it in. Straight away.
See, I would take the flu. I would take the virus shot voluntarily.
Yeah.
But if they told me that I had to take the shot, not happening.
Yeah,
No,
I-
exactly. It
Yeah,
has
you're
to
told
be-
you have to take
yeah.
it. You think, oh, there's something dodgy here. They're not giving me a choice.
Uh,
Where
Yeah.
if they say it's voluntary, I'd say, yeah, I'll have it.
I think that's an interesting psychology. And, I mean, I'm of a mind that if Dr. Fauci comes out and says, yes, all the studies have been completed, we're satisfied that it passes all of the safety concerns, it's whatever, 95, 94% effective, I'm good with that. I'll get vaccinated. For 25 years of my life in the Navy, I had no choice. You walk in and it's like, okay, roll up your sleeve. Bam. Okay,
Yeah.
what was that for? Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
What was that for? Don't worry about it.
God owns
I
your
just wanna-
soul, and the Navy owns your butt.
I just want to adjust Justin's comment that he's put in the chat. He says, my nephew's been having some issues due to the changes from virtual school and in school every other day with his autism. Justin, if you look out for my channel in the next probably 3-4 days, I'm going to be doing a video about schooling and homeschooling and changes with regards to the virus, and I'll be giving you some tips to help cope. So if you look out for my channel, there will be a video on that topic coming up in the next few days.
So if you haven't got Jim's channel, Ralph, can I ask you to put Jim's channel?
I
in
was
the-
on my way already.
Yeah, so that
Thank
people
you,
can get our
Ralph.
channel,
Appreciate that.
And Dan
channel.
Dan made a good point, K&D scrapping, about, sometimes when you take the regular flu shot, you might still end up with the flu. And that's
Yeah.
just the nature of the annual flu shots. They're trying to predict
Yeah,
a year ahead of time what flu is actually going to make its way over.
yeah. What they do is they look at what flu was in Australia, and then during their winter, and they try and make it work it out for what it's for the northern hemisphere then.
Yeah,
you know?
and,
So
and,
that-
and
that-
sometimes
that-
they nail it.
and sometimes they miss it.
Yeah. So, and sometimes it works great, sometimes not so great. this is a different. I mean, this one they have a very specific thing that they're trying to go after. So I'm one of those ones that as long as Dr. Fauci gives it his blessing and thumbs up, then I'm fine. I'll go stand in line.
Yeah. But as Kevin said, and as Jim has said, if you're told you have no choice but to take it, then you're thinking, well, hold on here now. What's happening when they're making me do it?
Yeah, I'd rather be given the choice, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, I think they have to give people the choice. But what I can see happening is the way they get around that then is they're going to say, well, if you want to, we'd say I'm here in Ireland, and if I want to go to England, I have to. They might say it's part of the part of your passport that you have to prove that you've had the vaccine before you're allowed into the country.
Right.
So I say that could be some of what they'll start to do instead. You'll see a lot of countries say, if you haven't been vaccinated, you're not allowed into our country.
Right.
Yeah,
And that's a choice. That's a choice you have to make if you want
just
to
have the same choice.
do your
You can say,
travel.
well, look,
Right.
I'm not going to travel, so
Right. That still leaves you the option, though.
yeah. But I'd
The
say that's
thing
the
that-
way they're going to do it. A lot of
I
countries
think the
might
thing that
say,
really worries me is that there's going to be this rash of whack jobs who are just trying to make a name for themselves, who are going to come out and come up with some conspiracy theory or some lie about, the bad side effects of the vaccine. I mean, like these idiots that made up some of these stories about the measles vaccine and what it can do.
Yeah.
Don't
You
get me
know?
started on that.
And I'm just like, oh my, for God's sake, it's
The anti-vaxxers, they're called. The
Yeah.
people who
Yeah,
say that
I have that
vaccines
on-
cause autism and stuff like
yeah,
that.
I have it on every single video I upload. People are arguing me that, oh, well, you got autism because of the MMR vaccine, you're damaged. And I'm like, no.
Those are the same people who think that the earth is flat.
yeah.
Well, it is if they look on the top of their heads.
They're just trying to make a
Yeah,
name
exactly.
for themselves, and they're just trying to get attention, and they just say that. They say that, as I said already, if you look back to the history, if it wasn't for vaccines, we would have been wiped out a couple of times by now.
Yeah.
If you look at smallpox, measles,
Spanish flu.
tuberculosis, all them sort of things, and
Tuberculosis,
they're
yeah,
going to
also.
make an increase again because of the anti-vaxxers. That's
Yeah.
why diseases are starting to creep up again, because the anti-vaxxers are spreading their bullshit around the place,
And their germs.
and then it's causing people, just because there should be an island made for anti-vaxxers, and they should all move to that island, and then
No,
if they
we
want
need Thanos.
whatever disease they want, they can catch it out there and stay
Yeah.
there.
And if you survive living on that island without a vaccine for the next 5 years, then you're welcome to come back to society.
Yeah.
It is
If-
inevitable.
If people haven't seen, I've actually talked about the MMR stuff on my channel a few times, because the doctor who spread that rubbish has been struck off more than 3 times in the last decade, and yet he's still allowed to live in the US and practice under a fake license. And I know that for a fact because I've been sent proof that he's over there practicing. I'm like, oh no.
And it's so unfortunate because all it takes is one chucklehead to put something up on social media and it's up there forever.
Yeah, as I said, I'd never tell anyone they have to get the vaccine, or I'd never tell anyone they don't have to get it. It's their choice. But when you have these anti-vaccinators going around telling people that not to do it to their kids, don't vaccinate your kids, don't do this, don't do that, and making up this story about autism and making up whatever else, that's when it crosses the line, as far as I'm concerned. At the end of the day, I'm not going to say to Jim, or I'm not going to say to you, Shark, or Kevin, or Ralph, or Mark, oh, you have to get this vaccination that's coming out, you have to do it, you have no choice. I'm not going to tell you that. Everyone makes up their own mind. It's their own body, and they make up their own mind. But you'll have the anti-vaxxers coming out straight away telling us that we're not, oh no, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, telling us we have no choice, not to do it.
If 99.9998% of humanity goes along with it, says it's okay, and then there's the 0.00002% something that are against it. What are the odds that they are right?
Yeah.
Well, if they're in politics.
Yeah, but Right, we're coming near the end of the show. I've only got 2 minutes left or a minute, so I'm going to go around the panel and ask them what they've coming out this week. So, Mark, when is your next video coming out?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Okay, so Mark has a video tomorrow morning. Ralph, do we have anything coming out this week?
Well, if the 3D printer gets here, then there'll be a live stream.
Perfect. Gemma, when is your next video out?
It'll be out in 2 hours from now, so
There we go.
just after midnight. Yeah.
Perfect. Shark, can we look forward to a video tomorrow?
05:30 tomorrow, Eastern time, the grabber video, and then of course there'll be my Friday street scrapping video.
So you put your videos out early in the morning. I see. So is that a schedule thing, or do you why do you pick that time in the morning?
I do that so that the folks over on your side of the world have a chance to see it before it gets too late in the day. And then it'll be there first thing in the morning when people here start to wake up and get their day going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've noticed
they
that
can watch it during the coffee.
Yeah,
There you
I've
go.
noticed that with a lot of US videos and a lot of we'd say Bin's videos now. Bin in Australia, he brings his videos out. They come out around, I think it's 10 o'clock my time in the evening, or is it 9 o'clock in the evening they come out at? So it seems to be something he's doing to try and get maybe a few more European people to watch his stuff. Kevin, even though
Yes.
I know you have no videos ever on your channel, I'm just going to ask you, have you any video on your channel, Kevin, coming out?
No, I blank slate. You know, I'm still trying to figure out what to put up.
Well, you show us so much cool stuff at your place. You tell awesome stories about stuff that has happened to you. I don't know. Make a video about a story.
I'll put up the blog information when my son and I went cross country on the motorcycles.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so Paul got his flu vaccine.
It's been a fun evening. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, guys. It was great having you all up. And as usual, we talked about everything and anything that came into our heads, which is what I enjoyed. No structure to it. We just talk about whatever we want. And
Mark, stir that cocoa up, otherwise it'll all settle to the bottom of the cup.
yeah, it'll be like tar on the bottom of the cup. So, guys, thanks for being in. I'll catch you all on the next one. I'll have a video out on Thursday, hopefully, if I finish editing it. It's only going to be a short one because I have another video I was working on, which will be the following week. But this week's video is nothing to do with gold recovery at all. It's just something different. So it's going to be short. And then next week, I'll be back to the gold recovery videos. So until next week, guys, thanks for watching. And I really appreciate everyone that's been in and everyone that subscribes to the channel. And
Thank you much.
couldn't do it without you all. Take it easy.
See you later.